Rounds it towards Platt. Daly gets possession, turns well. Here's Platt again for Villa. Cascarino waiting in the middle, still with David Platt. Shot wide of the Inter Milan goal, a goal kick. Played against the West Germans, of course, in the semi-final of the World Cup. Played against Italy before, so they certainly know plenty about him in this Inter Milan side. Played in the third and fourth place match as well, but pulling that well wide of the Inter goal. Another throw to Villa. Coming up to the quarter of an hour mark. Cowans gets it through to David Platt. Tried to turn Bergamy. Tried a shot, but Bergamy was wise to it. Birch now trying to get Cascarino in. Nielsen, a terrific shot! A fabulous goal for Villa! Kent Nielsen! A terrific shot, and just the start Villa wanted. An amazing goal, his first of the season. What a terrific shot. There was no stopping that one.
Well, it's what Villa needed. There'd been no penetration up until now, and even now there wasn't, but what a great shot. And Zenga was left without any chance at all.
Platt had it charged away.
He did. It was well teed up then.
Birch then. Cascarino played a great part here. And look at that. What a sight for sore Villa eyes there. Villa, of course, who beat Spanik Ostrava of Czechoslovakia. And away comes Daly. Bergamy is lost. And the flag goes way up. No, it's... Obviously, there was a foul on Bergamy. Presumably that was it. Listen, concentration for a moment. Throw goes to Inter Milan, who lies second in the Italian First Division with Sampdoria, 1 point behind AC Milan. 30 now for Inter. Cross there towards Serena. Great save. Thought that was just going to slip inside. They reckon Serena probably is the best header of a ball in Italian football, and
didn't
Berti's cross.
Didn't quite get hold of it, did he, Brian?
Even so, Spink had to cover a bit of ground.
Good save, though, by our Nigel.
Cascarino winning a fair percentage of balls in the air for Villa tonight. This is Pizzi to Bremer. Stringala. Berti. Serena, in goes Price. Bremer, bit of pressure here from Inter Milan. Pizzi's cross. Klinsmann. Oh, a terrible miss. They might well regret that one. And Villa will be looking amongst themselves in defence.
Certainly not one of Jurgen's best, this, is it? Ball comes across, it looks as though he's got it teed up for a good chance, which he has. That was a bad miss kick.
And Villa are grateful for it.
Absolutely.
It was Nielsen who went down and lost his man. Stringala now, as Milan come out more and more. Long range shot by him! And just wide of the goal. Spink didn't need to get a touch.
Actually, it was a good shot, this. It couldn't have missed the post by very much. In fact, it didn't, did it?
They threw for Pizzi. Good clearance, though, by Mountfield. Platt up to Daly. Now, will Daly take on Bergamy? Notice how quickly Mateus got back still with Tony Daly. Good save by Zenga. And it needed to be. Well, that was terrific play by Tony Daly. Not only did he fool Bergamy, but he held off Mateus.
Well, he took 3 players on.
And that's a real challenge.
It is a real challenge, and he succeeded. And actually brought out a great save from Zenga. It was a great save. Likely.
It's such good work by Cowans in defence. Here's the corner. A deep, deep one. Will they get it away? But only as far as Pizzi. Bremer. Long-range shot, just over. The Italian flags behind that goal were flapping for a moment there. Dipped a little bit and just cleared the bar. A good effort there by Andy Bremer.
He certainly whacked it. Nigel had it coming.
I'll tell you what you would remember, Jim.
Yes, and it's the first time he's actually had a bit of room. Paul Birch has marked him brilliantly tonight.
Here's Pizzi. This could be a danger. Plat's equal to it. The slightest error there by Nigel Spink. Back for Cowans. Good decision, referee. That was a dive by Berti and a shot by Price. Some play acting there by the Italian number 4. Didn't fool the referee. Price took advantage of it. Run into the box.
Good shot. Oh, Walt's having a busy back pass.
Was Birch. Gray, some space for him now as Villa come forward. Cross towards Cascarino, too high for him! Oh! And Platt in at that far post, unmarked, but the bounce was unfavourable and it just slid away from the Aston Villa captain.
Should have been expecting it, I think, but he went in. It was a bit of an awkward bounce.
Without doubt, let's go to the daunting task of Inter Milan in the San Siro stadium. They might feel they need another one. Daly. Oh, the back pass for Cowans. They're in disarray for the moment as Platt comes in. Price comes in. Platt! Oh, against the crossbar.
Well, that was bad luck. That was the one they needed to kill the game off, really. One could be enough, but if this one had gone in, you'd have really fancied Villa at San Siro. I still do a little bit, but there you are. Terrible bad luck there, really. Well robbed by Sid Cowans. Great cross. Ball was played down by Chrissy Price brilliantly. That's bad luck on Villa's part. This is just bad luck.
I just wondered, Jim, whether an infringement was whistled for there. It certainly wasn't offside. Inter Milan. Deep one towards Serena, too high for him. Rice got a header onto it. Mateus turning it back in again. Klinsmann with a header way wide of the goal.
Taking a bit of stick from the crowd.
Got a good goal-scoring record. He was their top scorer last season. He was, as you can see, West German Footballer of the Year in '88, but he would agree. Gray. Towards Nielsen. He snipped Klinsmann this time. Now, what sort of cross? Almost got it through to Platt. Daly with the shot into the side netting and behind. Tony Daly, 3 goals this season, and Trapattoni, the Inter Milan manager, facing this corner. By Stringala. Came off the head of Nielsen. Raymer playing it in again, and Bergami. A better touch there, and Villa would have conceded a vital home goal.
Yeah, the corner comes across. They all go in for it. It comes out to Raymer, who shoots, and Bergami, well, it was a defender's touch. That's all you can say about it. But certainly Villa were put under pressure there and were a trifle lucky to get away with that.
Yes, Raymer didn't really catch it properly, and he's now just moved outside the dugout to make sure it doesn't happen again.
It's getting desperate when managers at the dugouts.
Cascarino. Here's Platt. Here's a chance. Yes. It's a great goal. David Platt, number 2 for Villa. The Villa bench are on their feet. And the familiar smiling face of David Platt makes it 2 for Aston Villa. What a great piece of finishing again. A lovely ball played in by Cowans. And there's Platt. Ice cool finishing as Zinger comes out. And wheels away in delight. Cascarino's touch. Cowans was the killer touch. And this is the killer finish. 2-0. David Platt. Jimmy Greaves.
It was a great move, a great ball by Sid Cowans, brilliantly controlled by Platt. And
Agostini to Bergami. it stays this way, you'd really fancy Villa to finish it off in Milan. If Milan get a goal, then I think they would be just slight favourites with that away goal. Here's Klinsmann into the side netting, though. That won't count. Goal kick.
They're knocking the ball around well, Inter, but there doesn't seem to be much sense of purpose or urgency really with them. I know that Italian teams are very patient, but they seem to lack something tonight. Not taking anything away from Villa, but there's not the urgency one would have thought, having been 2-0 down.
Gray. Daly. Oh, he's turned his man beautifully, and he's away. He's beaten Ferry. Can he finish it off now? Stopped there by Zenga. Cascarino's in there, and it's just over the top. Electrifying pace again there by Tony Daly. Well, they say Klinsmann's quick, but this man's quicker.
Well, it was a great run again, a great run. And really, you've got to turn around and say another great save by Zenga. Cascarino.
Of Inter Milan versus Aston Villa in the San Siro Stadium a fortnight tonight, live on ITV. That should be quite a night. Cascarino. Birch. The final whistle. A great night for Aston Villa. A great night for English football. And a 2-0 victory. Applauded by the fans. A massive shot by Kent Nielsen in the first half. And a clinical piece of finishing by the skipper, David Platt, in the second. That gives Villa now a real chance of progressing in this UEFA Cup. Against an Inter Milan side that never really performed, and maybe were never really allowed to perform to their capabilities here at Villa Park tonight.